There's some people out there saying, holy shit, you just made a case for every victim of police violence. No, because it's not the same thing. Police, first of all, have a different set of rules that they follow, and this is not a statement about police. This is known. Police have a different set of rules because they have a job. Also, you might be saying, well, okay, if that's true, you just made a case as for why Kyle is guilty. No, because I didn't say that guy would get away with saying it was self-defense. I just said that I wanted you guys to think about that. That guy wouldn't get away with that because none of those people that were in that crowd could claim, the evidence by that video, that any of them felt that they were the target or that they were in fear for their life. And they did that completely as what we'd call a citizen's arrest. They attempted to, it didn't work, and they got shot. Therefore, that dude claiming self-defense would probably get dropped to some kind of aggravated something, because it would also depend on the weapon and if the weapon was legal, and if it wasn't, that wouldn't help him. Kyle's going to be different because those people that were coming after him, they were going after him because a mob was screaming, "Get him." They didn't really know what happened. They didn't have any idea. Nobody said arrest him. They said get him. And in fact, the third one, the one that lived, said that he wished he'd emptied his whole magazine into him. So it's not the same thing. Just wanted to do a little thought exercise. All right, here we go. Officer involved shooting of a man in Pennsylvania, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Okay, I woke up, saw this hashtag, didn't see it till this morning. What do we got? This guy's responding to a domestic call. Lady called and said her brother had a knife and was going after his mother, which I don't know why it's not her mother, but whatever. So here's the first cop on the scene. This cop is the shooter. No sound in this one, don't ask me why. Guy came at him with a knife. There's a freeze frame of him with the knife. Doesn't look very happy. Looks like he's going to hurt somebody. What do we have to say about this? Well, first let's see what's happened in reaction to this shooting. It's interesting because when I watched it the first time, there was volume. But here's Lancaster, Pennsylvania after this happened. You don't need to watch this whole video. I just wanted to get you acclimated to what's been happening there. So we start with a lot of people in the streets.
Never mind. I was wrong. We're just going for it. This is the fun.
Maybe you will watch me, guys. Yes, I know I don't embed video quickly in my videos. I do it the fucking easy way. I'm sorry. I'm not a master editor. For what it's worth, at least you know I'm not gotcha and shit. There's some fires started. Here's a guy in what we call the wrong place, wrong time. Of the Antifa guys in the anonymous case. That's the police station. He fucked up the police station and the post office for some reason. I guess it was the only other government building they could identify. I read later that there was only about 100 people who showed up for this protest. My question is why? Why did this happen? There was also a bunch of looting. And there was a small group, and I'm talking like maybe 4 people, of what looked like armed citizenry that showed up to support the police. 4 people was all they could fucking muster. Another video that has sound, it's just the clip of the shooting. Just remembering what I said about violence happens, it happens fast.
There you go. Get back, get back.
fast, man. You got to react fucking fast. So this happened, and the police released the body cam footage almost immediately afterward. So why am I asking why? Why the protest? Why the looting? Why the burning? Why the violence, breaking into police cars, police station, post office? Why? That's pretty clear-cut aggression and self-defense. The person who called said this guy had a knife, he's been threatening people. He came out of the house, he had the knife. He charged right at the fucking cops with the knife. So I guess my question here, this is textbook policing. You always go one superior to the person that you're facing. So that's always the way police do it. This is standard police procedure. You always one-up the suspect because you want to prevent any injury or loss of life to yourself or to any civilian. So why didn't he tase him? Why didn't he tase him? Because the guy was charging at him with a knife. Even if he had his gun in his right hand and his taser in his left, because he was so concerned with all the scrutiny of the police that he wanted to be sure that he tried non-lethal first. Even if he had done that, if he fires the taser and the taser misses, or if he fires the taser and it hits and it doesn't shock him because it lands wrong or gets stuck on clothing, his choices then are to either take the knife in his body or to shoot. So, to all the people who say this is a bullshit shooting, what are you supposed to do? Are police supposed to grapple every time this happens? Are they supposed to say, well, fuck weapons, we're just going to fight? And I'll let him come at me. I'll do some knife defense to make sure his first shot with that knife doesn't kill me. And if I can successfully do that, then I'll wrestle with him. Is that what they're suggesting? Because these people went out and caused a fucking ton of damage. Plus did some looting and started some fires. Are they mad because a psychiatrist didn't roll up on that house? Or some kind of social worker? Because how do you think that would have went? Did that guy look like he was going to slow down and talk to anybody? Are you going to use the excuse that because he had a uniform, it made him enraged and made it worse, and that's why he attacked? I mean,